One of the best things you can do for yourself on your musical journey to improve is treat yourself to a nice big helping of humiliation. Let me explain. When I was in college, I played the upright bass, and by played I mean I knew how to get around a little bit, but I wasn't very proficient at it. I went to a smaller college, and so I was kind of like a medium-sized fish in a small pond, and that pond happened to need bass players for their jazz groups. I was tasked with being part of the jazz combo. There were about 5 or 6 of us. The problem was that I didn't take it very seriously. I didn't practice as much as I should have. I didn't really work on things outside of those gigs that I needed to, but I thought I was going to be fine because I was good enough. I kind of got around. I had a good intuitive sense for the music. Halfway through my college career, I got like a kind of a word of warning from our director, and he said, "You know, Robert, there is some concern that you might not be improving the way you should be or ought to be." And it wasn't like one of those things where he was like, "Hey, you're out of the band," but he said, keep that in mind. And I thought, "Oh yeah, sure, whatever. I'll do what I can this summer. I'll practice a little bit." Probably didn't do as much as I should have at that point. I got back to school the next semester and was pretty quickly informed that there was another bass player that had just transferred into the school, and they were going to be putting that bass player into the combo, and I was out for the semester. I was very upset because that was kind of part of my college identity, I guess, of being a bass player in that group. But what this did is, first of all, it humbled me. It made me realize that I can't just get by on good enough. I have to really work on improving significantly. And so I put the work in. That semester, whenever I was done with other classes, I would just go to town practicing. And for the first time, really, since I started school, I really took things as serious as I could. I talked to the instructor about towards the end of the semester and said, "Hey, if it's okay with you, I'd like a chance to audition to get back into this group." And she said, "Okay, well, let's give it a go." I did so, and between one thing and another, I was actually able to get back into that group. But it was only because I had been humbled enough to realize that I actually needed to improve, and so it motivated me to get back into the practice room and to take things seriously in a way that I would not have otherwise. So, if you get humbled as a musician, lick your wounds, get back up, and get to work. There's a lot of opportunity for growth for you if you're able to simply move forward and take things seriously and really address the issues that caused you to get humbled in the first place.